What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be an exciting video because I've been wanting to do this after we did the engine mounts on the C32. I don't know if you guys have seen that video. We did end up swapping out the engine mounts and the transmission mount on the C32. Pretty much when we did that, Jake, my buddy, told me my exhaust might rub because obviously when I installed the headers on the 32, the shop that did it didn't ask to replace the engine mounts. I wasn't sure how bad the engine mounts were, but usually when you do headers, you want to replace the engine mounts. So the headers, when it's installed, the rest of the exhaust is properly aligned with the chassis and with the exhaust so it doesn't rub. So currently right now, when I get on it, I'm feeling vibrations and rubbing underneath of the car. And in this video, we're definitely going to be changing that out here. So I'll be taking this car to my local muffler shop that I usually take to. The shop is called Woodstock Muffler. If you guys are in the area, they do fantastic work. You guys are going to see the shop once we get there. Pretty much what we're going to be doing, we're going to actually beefing up the exhaust. The exhaust that goes from the headers, both ends, that connects to the single, so it looks like a Y. We're going to beef it up. We're probably going to go 3 inches from the headers all the way to the single pipe. I think the single pipe is a 3-inch. It could be a 2.7 or a 3-inch, but if it's a 3-inch, we're gonna match it up to a 3-inch. It's gonna be pretty much 3-inch all the way back to the muffler. I'm excited about that. I don't know if it's gonna change the sound of the car, but I think it might. It might make it a little bit deeper. Also, I don't know if boost is gonna reduce. Boost might reduce also. Right now, I'm currently at 12.8 PSI of boost. If I see any drop to 11.8 or 10, that is money right there. Those are the two things I'm excited about, the sound and dropping boost. My IATs are cooler and the car doesn't have to work as hard and I can throw more boost at it. Oh yeah, do you guys hear that? Yeah, that's the exhaust rubbing on the bottom. It's not pleasant at all. It feels very, very clapped. If you guys haven't checked out last video, we did end up installing a secondary heat exchanger on this bad boy, and temps are happy, super happy. Temps are about 15 degrees above ambient temp. It used to be about 20 to 25, and it's a drastic change. The pump I have on here, it's a ZZP. I'm sorry, you guys, the glare, it's crazy. Anyways, this glare is really bad. Doing a pull, coming off of the pull, numbers drop like crazy. The secondary heat exchanger is amazing. You guys definitely go check it out. Hit up Moscow Supercharged about the secondary heat exchanger. Let them know all the details. I have the full install video on how to install it on the 32. It's totally worth it. You guys were here. Woodstock Muffler right over there. I can't really show you that much. We're just dropping off the car. It's by appointment, so once he's done, then we can go ahead and take the car and see how everything sounds like. If anything, if we can go in the shop and film a little bit, I'll let you guys know. We're back in the car, so we're talking about the exhaust, and Dan is like, dude, this car is gonna be a classic car next year. So I only have to do emissions one time on this car since it's a 2002. After 25 years, it's considered a classic car, so it wouldn't need emissions any longer. So I just got done with emissions, and the fact that he told me to go do emissions right now is because we're gonna get rid of the high flow cats, guys. We're gonna go full catless. I'm not too mad about it because that E85 smell, it's pretty nice. It's not a stinky smell as, you know, 93. So we just got done with that. We just passed, so I'm going back to the shop, and then he would go ahead and remove the high flow cats and go 3-inch from the headers all the way back, because he said it will be a lot easier to work with the exhaust when the cats are not there. So we're in the E55. I just got the call saying the 32 is done at the shop, so we're gonna go pick it up. We're gonna see how this thing sounds. It is sitting here, it's completed. Dan said obviously it's a little bit louder. I'm yet to hear it. I don't know how it's gonna sound like, but I mean, hopefully it sounds pretty good for at least a V6. But let's go ahead and do a cold start. Actually, I don't even know if this is a cold start. Let's see how warm this thing is. Okay, it's pretty cool. So we should be able to get a semi-cold start here. Like I was saying, for a V6, hopefully it sounds pretty good, because all I have is the muffler and some tiny resonator, the race bullet muffler that I'm used to putting on the V8s. Oh yeah, you can definitely hear that tinny noise because the exhaust is pretty much brand new. It doesn't have any coating like carbon on it yet, so that's why we're hearing that tinny noise. But from the back, it sounds really good. Not too bad. I'm gonna have to sit in it and see how it all sounds. Let me just drive it, see how it feels like for at least a couple of days. Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna hear some V6 noises from this. I gotta let this thing warm up. Give it a little throttle here. Yeah, you can definitely hear that tinny noise. Again, I gotta drive this, let it build up its carbon, let it get at least tamed down a little bit of that rasp, and yeah. Oh boy. All right, let me keep driving, let me warm this up, you guys, and we might pick this up tomorrow morning. It's getting pretty dark. I want to show you guys real quick the exhaust. I only have a jack here for you guys to see, but holy smokes, that is beautiful right there. Look at that work, that piece of work. That's incredible.
Hi guys. I know, not who you expected to see, probably. Michael is a little bit under the weather. He's a little sick right now, and he wanted to get this video finished because this car actually goes in tomorrow for its next big modification. And so he asked me to help him finish the video out. So I'm gonna go out, get some sound clips for you guys, and just close out the video. That way the videos stay in the order, and the modification doesn't come in the middle of this video. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not my video again, just helping Michael out, but make sure you guys stay tuned because I'm telling you, this next modification is going to completely transform the look of this car. So make sure you stay tuned for his next video.